Holy shit.
What?
The podcast is going right now.
Whoa.
It's a miracle.
It's
a miracle every time
Is this 60 or 59?
No, this is 60.
This is 60.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blew by, didn't it?
Jose Theodore. Hell of a goalie number, eh?
You know, like when you like in a Canadian household, Saturday hockey night in Canada.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to a lot of people, and it was Toronto Maple Leafs. But whenever Montreal came on, in my family, it was a big deal. And Jose Theodore, when you're younger, it's a ritual. At least it was in my family. Jose Theodore, man, he was
Didn't he win the league MVP?
I don't know.
Not just the Vezina?
I don't know. Who was the goalie for the Leafs during those days?
Curtis Joseph.
Curtis Joseph. Yeah, it was Curtis Joseph.
I was never a fan of Cujo.
I never watched the Leafs that much. Well, I did. I guess Saturday Night Live. Or not Saturday Night Live. Hockey Night in Canada.
I have something to say here.
Well, do you want to do the intro? You can do the intro.
I want to say a word to the kids watching.
The kids, you got to be careful.
Kids, this is
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom. You're drunk Uncle Tom. Now, podcasting is a stressful job.
Yeah.
We leave here, the job doesn't end.
No.
We step outside, we have an image to portray. It gets stressful, and sometimes to deal with that stress, we turn to alcohol. And sometimes when we turn to alcohol, we say hurtful things to the people we care about. Kids, the way I acted the other night was inappropriate, unacceptable, and far from something a role model should do. I'd like to apologize to my co-host and to the kids, mostly. You kids deserve better.
Let this be a lesson. Apology accepted. I appreciate that. No need for it. And on that note, I'll let you do the intro.
That kind of reminds me of, because I'm wearing the Molson Canadian shirt, the Drink Responsibly commercials.
They don't really. It's the same one, isn't there? Just one with the glass goes in front. Or one.
No, that's a drink and driving. That's a different one.
What one are you talking about?
But you see signs that says drink responsibly. Yeah.
What's the difference? I think the whole drink responsibly thing is don't drink and drive. Honestly, in order to learn your lesson with drinking, I think you have to get fucked up. I think you have to get blackout drunk. You have to learn your lesson by actually making the mistake. And even when you make the mistake, it's hard not to repeat yourself. But I think that's where the lesson comes into play.
Yeah.
It's just like if you want to get better at doing something, you just got to keep doing it, and eventually you'll learn you don't like to do it.
Yeah. So that being said, welcome to episode 60. 60. I am Tommy Guns Jr.
My name is Justin Belanger. Episode 60. The date is July 4th. It's a Tuesday. The year is 2017. This was my day off.
You were off all day?
I was off all day. I didn't do shit. Woke up, made chicken curry. Let it simmer.
Chicken curry. You simmered it.
I ate it for lunch and dinner. Just finished it. And it was fantastic.
We're on opposite sides of the food spectrum today.
How was your day? You had work. What did you have for food?
Well, no, I forgot to pack a lunch. I forgot to make lunch last night. So I just threw bread and peanut butter in a bag. Had peanut butter and jam for lunch. Came home. I've been saving this frozen pizza. Looking forward to it.
What kind?
It was President's Choice. But, I mean, you at least expect something. You expect mediocrity at the least. Mm-hmm. I did not get mediocrity. I got pure garbage.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
My night.
How long was it in there for, the freezer?
When did I get picked? Like 2 weeks ago?
Because you can get like freezer burn with these, if they're in there too long.
No, it wasn't that long. No.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I really like that comes out of a freezer is frozen vegetables. I know it's better when you have fresh vegetables and you make them fresh, but if you're too lazy to go and chop up and make some vegetables, you can buy those bags with the frozen vegetables. They're great.
It tastes a little sweeter.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You add them with shit. Yeah. It's good though. What'd you have for dinner?
That was
the dinner.
Yeah.
What'd you have for lunch?
Peanut butter and jam.
Don't lie to me right now. Have you ever stolen anything out of the staff fridge at where you work?
Not this current job, but
have you done it before?
I've not stolen like other people's food, but like communal stuff,
like the potluck.
Yeah, if it's been there for a couple of days, it's like it's kind of go bad.
Yeah. What's the one thing you're looking for at a potluck?
Either like a chicken curry or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm. Hearty.
Yeah, like ribs or at some people there's too many pepperoni trays. I love
that's a lazy. Yeah, that's the lazy man.
The lazy man.
The lazy man.
Yeah. So you had something you were gonna mention? I noticed you got your. Where'd you?
I got this in Barcelona.
Barcelona. I heard that's a great.
I heard that's fantastic.
I heard that's a great spot.
Yeah, it's Barcelona's crazy, man. Europe's crazy too. I went when I was younger. The Safaris, the Richardson.
The three of you, right?
The three of us.
What was your favorite country or city?
Probably Barcelona. Barcelona. I'd say Barcelona. It was probably Barcelona. It was just, Barcelona. Europe's crazy. The culture's different. It's insane. People just love to party. People love to drink.
What was so special about Barcelona? I actually want to specify my question.
Okay.
What was your favorite city, not for what you ended up doing there, but for how cool the city itself was? Which city could you see yourself living in? Still Barcelona?
Probably still Barcelona. But just Europe in general, people are happy. No one's like, you come to Canada, you come to the States, there's people that are just pissed off every 1 out of 5. You come into an individual that's just pissed off.
Yeah.
But you can go walk into a local donair shop, a guy that just, makes minimum wage, but he's just happy. He's just making a sandwich, happy guy, asking questions.
They don't work long hours there.
Work long hours. Did you ever see that documentary with Michael Moore where they talked
Incredible.
I forget what the stats he was bringing up, but it was insane.
Was it Italy that had the shortest work week?
Yeah, and then they brought up the stats about America and how much they work and how less vacation time they get, and they were just blown away.
Well, yeah, it's like 2 weeks is...
No, it's not enough.
Yeah, no. The whole year?
Do you know what was it for the Europeans? Do you remember? European vacation time?
Well, no, it's different per country.
So let's go Italy.
I don't know if I think Italy had less vacation, but they had like longer. They had the 2-hour lunch, where they shut the
2-hour lunch.
They shut the office down and they all went home.
That's incredible. And you got to think Italy, but then again, I guess if you live in Italy your whole life, you kind of get sick of it. Just like if you live anywhere, I guess you get sick of it. But still, 2-hour lunch.
Yeah.
So it has it right here. So in Canada, on average, it's 6 to 10 public holidays, which you get paid for. I want to find Italy.
Is that in like...
This is Wikipedia.
Is that the order though? Or is that just...
It's alphabetically.
Oh.
I don't mind alphabetically. What do you have against alphabetically?
Well, I'd like to be able to sort from the most vacation days.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Big fan of sortable stats.
Where do you get your information from? Are you a fan of... Do you trust Wikipedia?
It depends on the information. There's some information that regardless of what site you're on. It's like no one's going on Wikipedia to falsify certain information.
Okay, so I got some stats here for you.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. Total paid leave in Afghanistan, you get 35 work days.
Whoa. Let's go.
Afghanistan, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. Australia, you get 30. I want to see what Canada is. Well, you would know. Is it 16? Would that make sense at where you work? Because you work at you get paid days off, right?
Yeah, I forget because I signed on
halfway through the year.
Yeah, I don't get a full year's, and I think I got 8 or 9 days.
Here's a question for you. Can you take, let's say it actually is 16. Can you take those 16 days off in a row paid?
Chances of that, like if your boss, it's not against the rules.
Yeah.
But your boss might not. We had a guy at our old office. He saved it up for like 3 years and took like 3 months off.
That's kind of cool. I can respect that.
But it's not many bosses will allow that. And
I don't like that. The culture of a sick day. I don't think you should be working at a job where you don't want to go in. It's just that's the mindset and the mentality I hate.
What do you mean?
I don't want to have a job where I call in sick. I want to wake up and be like, "Fuck yes, I get to do this." You know,
people get sick.
I know. I agree. I agree. Some people get sick. Yeah, people get sick.
Yeah,
but 35 days of the year, I don't think you're getting sick.
Who gets 35 sick days?
Q1. Kuwait.
No, that's... Are you including vacation?
Look, it says right here, total paid leave. So I'm assuming that means throughout the year.
No, but what they do is...
Paid vacation days, 2022.
Yeah, but what they'll do is, like, I get the vacation and then I get sick days, like, my total days is a lot higher than 8. It's like 15.
Okay.
So I get like X amount of sick days, X amount of vacation, and I get what's called a pod day, personal obligation, and I can take it off, and they're not allowed to ask me why or what.
Have you used that day yet?
Yeah.
What was it for?
Vacation.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to Barcelona, back to Europe. Yeah, the people and the culture, the weather was fucking fantastic. The food, great.
How many days were you?
Well, Europe in general, we were there for like a month and a half, I think.
Were you that long?
It's too long ago. I forget. It was right after we graduated high school. It was a great time, though. Running with the bulls.
What kind of
There's
food?
a carefree living.
Sorry. What? I'm sorry.
No, you go.
What was the type of food in Spain that you ate the most?
We were so poor, man. It was McDonald's and Donairs. Like, we rarely ate at a restaurant. We just had whatever we could get our hands on. We got groceries maybe twice.
Okay.
And it was my first experience, the hostels. Have you stayed in a hostel before? You're a hostelman. You'd like a hostel. You'd like hostels.
I heard some hostels are real sketchy.
Some are, but you'd read a review before you sign up.
Do you see the one downtown? $15 a night?
No.
I looked it up. It's disgusting.
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. As soon as you say that, $15 a night, I think of the average homeless person in Vancouver. And I'm assuming when they panhandle, when they collect bottles, you could easily make $15 a day. You know what I'm saying? There must be something. There must be a regulation where you can't do that. Anyways, back to hostels. Yeah, you'd love it because there's a common room. You get to drink, and the beer is extremely cheap. It comes in like most of the hostels that I've stayed at, and you just pay a fee. There's a beer fridge, and you just all drink together. People from all over the world together, telling stories about where they're from, and then after you just question.
Was there ever an issue of someone taking someone else's beer?
No, because it's the hostel's beer. You just have to pay for it, so you can buy it individually. It's almost like a bar. So you just when you sign in, you go, okay, here's the hostel fridge,
right?
Because the hostel wants to make more money too, because they know everyone there just wants to drink.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, well, let's buy our own beer. You know the story.
Yeah.
And then you go out with these people. It's really cool. A lot of fun. You'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
You definitely. Enjoy
I think the hostel depends on where the hostel is, like what country. Like a Canadian hostel's. Because what are you hosteling in Canada for?
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that website, Couch Surfing? Couch Surfing, I think it's called.
You just crash on people's couches?
You just crash on people all over the world. I've never been on it. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, let's look it up. Let's look up a couch crash in
surfing. Just let me find the website first.
Yeah, it's
Couch Surfing. Yeah. These fucking websites, These guys in Silicon Valley. Just say, I got an idea.
I found one the other day. It's like it's called Breather. It's like rent a workspace. Like you rent a place to go. Like
sorry, what was it called?
Breather. And it's like you rent a place to go do work, but it's very expensive. It's like $600 a day.
Why wouldn't you just go to Starbucks and do work?
Oh, it's like if you had a group of people.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
It's like what?
$600.
Yeah, for a day.
I'd like to know
if you can afford that, why don't you just get an office?
See, you got to sign in. I'm not signing in right now.
You can still scroll, can't you?
Why join our community, our surfing, our hosting, meet new people. Alex and Zach, no thank you. Annie and Caitlin.
Ooh, Annie and Caitlin.
Explore the world. Venice, that's one place I'd like to go. Venice, the city on water.
The city is on water.
So you not being a waterman.
Oh, I'd go to Venice.
You'd go?
I'm not going swimming.
But. Sarah went to Venice. She said it was incredible. But that's one of the places that's, with the whole global warming thing going on.
They're building that. It's like a mechanism, and it evens the water level out.
It's like a dam,
but it costs like billions of dollars.
They're building the wall.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary on Vice the other day about how Miami's real estate market is still one of the highest in the world, but yet it's at the highest risk for being underwater in the next 20 years. You know what I mean?
Can you get flood insurance?
I think it's just house insurance.
Can you get earthquake insurance in Vancouver?
No.
Because we're supposed to get something serious.
Are we?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This is like the one place in the world that's...
When?
Like anytime now in the next 500 years. So it could happen now or it could happen in 300 years.
I can live with those odds.
Yeah.
500 years, I can live with that.
I live in a terrible part of town. If a tsunami comes, I'm
oh, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Same with me, though. I'm fucked. There's a hill. Maybe not.
Depends on the size of the tsunami.
Fairview, you wouldn't be fucked. You're up there. It's a Fairview.
And you wouldn't get a tsunami
in Halifax.
No.
There's no earthquakes or anything like that on the East Coast, eh?
No, not really. There are no what the fuck's it called when the Earth is like separated? There are none of those in the Atlantic Ocean close enough.
Oh, I have no idea, man. Asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
How would you feel about guests on here, like a guy that works in a zoo, a guy that works in a hospital,
someone who's an expert on something,
and we can get their professional expertise on what they do, and ask them unorthodox questions about where our minds go. Because I feel like we could get guests on here that, you know, would love to come and talk about their profession. You got to admit, a guy that fucking raises elephants for a living, I'm sure he's happy the first time someone's, hey, man, you want to come on a podcast and talk about elephants? I could ask a million questions about elephants. And I'm sure the guy would be more than happy to talk about it.
Yeah, it could go one of two ways. It could be an incredible idea, or it could go downhill real quick.
It all depends on the guy's sense of humor, or girl.
Yeah, girls raise elephants.
So yeah, I think we should look into that. Because there's tons of people, like at work, how many people I talk to that do like the whale watching hunts?
What?
Hunt.
The whale list watching?
The whale list, whatever the hell you want to call it. Anyways, they seem like cool guys. The guy that works at the hammock store, he can come on.
Oh, laid back guy, right?
We call him the dude. He can come on.
His name's the dude.
He gets an ice cream sandwich every day. He's a great guy.
What kind?
He switches it up. He started with black and white, but he didn't realize there was more flavors until like a month in.
And how many sandwiches in was he? Like a sandwich a day?
Like a month, yeah, so like 30. But he might have been going there for longer. I just discovered him this summer.
He must be slanging hammocks like crazy to afford an ice cream sandwich a day.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. We had this conversation. He said the job is a breeze in the winter. That's what he used, breeze. He's like, in the winter it's a breeze because no one uses hammocks. I assumed that. And he's like, man, these 3 months, June, July, August, it's a killer. And whenever I walk home and I see him, he's just laying in a hammock. He's just in the store laying down. I give him the old wave. He gives me the salute. He's like, how you doing?
Does he have a beard?
Of course. He's the dude.
Does he wear sandals?
He wears Birkenstocks.
Oh, I knew it.
And he has the
cargo shorts.
He has. Well, you know, he wears pants. Like he wears the Buddha pants.
Oh, he's real.
Like he's into it.
Wow.
And he has the dude. What are they called? What are they? The sweater that buttons down, but it's thick.
Cardigan.
Cardigan. He's like a thick.
He wears a cardigan.
Wears a cardigan. Yeah.
In the sun.
Yeah. He doesn't change for anything, man. Not even the weather.
Wow.
He's just the dude.
What are you watching?
Oh yeah, I brought up this. Oh, maybe not. I brought up the Vice documentary.
Which one?
About the.
Oh, the Miami. Yeah.
It just we kind of got off topic.
Yeah.
Miami. You've never been to Miami, have you?
No.
That's a place. I'd probably say that's one of the better cities on the East Coast of North America.
Have you been there?
No, I haven't. But I've been 30 minutes outside of it, sweating my fucking balls off. Almost died. Not really, but.
Where were you?
We were in Fort Lauderdale. But then we kept driving down the coast towards Miami. But we were outside Miami, like 30-minute drive outside Miami, at like a surfing community. I forget the name of it. I bought a tank top there. Anyways, the hottest, more than hot. Like, you know, we were in Cuba, Dominican.
Yeah.
So much more hot, man.
I think Florida must be the state that has the biggest discrepancy between the best parts and the worst parts.
In what sense?
Like shitty parts of Florida are some of the shittiest parts in the U.S.
Like gang violence and stuff?
Well, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking rednecks and fucking crocodiles.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But then you look at like, what was that show that Ben and I, Bloodline?
Bloodline, yeah. I watched that too. I watched that too. Yeah. A lot of drugs.
Season.
Yeah, I tried to watch it. There's like three seasons now.
Yeah.
I tried to watch season 2. I couldn't get into it.
I watched season 2.
Was it good?
With the sun?
No, I gave up. I couldn't. But yeah, Miami.
Speaking of states, happy 4th of July.
Oh yeah, congrats. What year are they at now?
I don't know.
Let's look that up.
I love how Canada Day and 4th of July are just days apart. I feel like Canada and US, North America is sort of like the Sheen family. And the United States is like Charlie Sheen, like bigger, more exciting, pretty crazy, very entertaining, but like really fucked up. And we're like Emilio Estevez. Like we've done some good work, but we're pretty
That's a good
We're doing
comparison.
pretty well.
I know. I see what
And we
you're
got
saying.
hockey, the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, we got that under our belt.
No.
1776. So 2017 takeaway. 17.
They're 1 year away from a big one.
So the USA is 241 years old. I don't get that. How is USA 241 years old and we're only 150? You're telling me they just didn't discover up
No,
north?
it's just the Confederation
Yeah.
or something.
I
like that,
should.
yeah.
We should do some. I'm gonna do some research on this.
Canada was discovered, obviously, way before that. But
Who discovered U.S.? Nixon? I have no idea. What's his name? Saint Lucifer or
are you thinking of
who
the Spanish
discovered USA?
That's a very open-ended question.
Christopher Columbus. I fucking knew that.
Christopher Columbus. Yeah, he discovered a place that existed with people living on it for thousands and thousands of years.
Did I tell you what I said to someone at work the other day? I was like, "Happy Canada Day," and the girl was like, "Nope, not for me. They took it from us." She was a native individual, and she just gave me that answer straight back.
Unless you're living on a reserve and you're truly living that lifestyle, you're Canadian.
Yeah, I got.
Am
Yeah,
I right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
But you got it. They're stubborn, Pete. They're extremely stubborn. There's
Yeah.
they think.
I don't know. It's like,
Don't they get really good school benefits?
yeah, I'm eligible for free schooling, but my mom wouldn't.
Really?
She wouldn't. She didn't think
I didn't know that.
She didn't think any of us should be benefiting from being native.
Yeah, well,
And it's true because I haven't really suffered anything from being.
yeah,
In fact, I'm benefiting more.
really. Oh yeah,
I
I
guess.
guess so. But yeah, they fucked up. They're crazy.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Jesus.
What? Well, they are. They're acting out. Why can't you just say, "Oh, thank you, Justin. Happy Canada Day to you too"? You don't just have to give me some attitude. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I don't have to say Happy fucking Canada Day to you. I'm just doing it to be polite to you.
Yeah.
You fucking rude, ignorant person.
Yeah, that's true.
Just say, "Hey, thank you, Justin. Happy Canada Day to you too." I don't care about your political views. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Now I know for next year to say, "Oh,
You're not even too deep in your own political views, let alone someone else's, right?
I don't have a political view. Do you have any political views? This isn't a political podcast, but if you want to splurge a little bit, go ahead.
You won't talk about gas prices.
The guy that doesn't own a car.
No, I don't want to talk gas prices or pipelines because I can see both sides of every argument.
I think Justin Trudeau is just in government right now.
You want to know what my political view is? Politics don't work, and they never have, and they never will.
I think yeah.
Name a government that works. That's a name.
No, I don't know.
I guess
my political
Scandinavia would
background
be
is terrible.
the only place that's somewhat succeeding.
When I'll bring this back around to Europe. When I was there was a lot of statues of Ronald Reagan. Apparently,
Europe?
Yeah, in Europe, Ronald Reagan. Apparently, he was a guy that ended communism and did a lot for countries over in Europe. The guy's beloved. Ronald Reagan.
You know, people still think Russia is a communist country, and it hasn't been communist for
Really?
decades.
Anyways, yeah, here's the guy.
I know who Ronald Reagan is.
There's a great song. Who made a song about him? Kendrick, I think it was. Ronald Reagan? I'm gonna look that up. Actually, nah, fuck it.
Is it called Ronald Reagan?
I think it is. I think it was on section 80.
Okay. Have you listened to Jay's album yet?
I have not. Have you?
Of course.
Oh, I knew you have. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard this, yeah.
Up and down like a 6'4".
Oh, speaking of America, Joey Chestnut today broke the hot dog eating record.
Oh,
His
he
own
beat,
record?
is the Asian guy?
No, Joey Chestnut's the American guy. The Asian guy was, what's his name?
Joey Chestnut.
What was the Asian guy's name?
I have no idea. Oh, okay. Joey Chestnut sets new record.
Can you Google the Asian guy's name? It's like Kobayashi.
Kobayashi?
No, just look up Asian hot dog eater.
Hot dog eater. Easter. Oh my god. Whenever I have to spell under pressure. Asian hot dog eater. Yeah.
Kobayashi. Remember, he overtook Joey Chestnut for a couple of years there, and then he threw up that time.
Oh, you get disqualified if you throw it up?
Oh, yeah.
Joey Chestnut's nickname is Jaws. So, there's a living here. That's one of those livings. Fuck the man. I'm going to become a professional hot dog eater.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Honey, I can't go out tonight with the friends. I got to work.
I got to digest these.
I got to practice. I got to relax my jaw muscles.
How long do you train for something like that?
I don't think you can train. I think it's a God-given thing.
You don't think he practices like to at least?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? Yes, I do think there is practice. Dog eater practice.
Probably like at least stomach stretching, like just filling your stomach as much as possible.
It's probably just eating a shitload, and they probably just do it all the time. They probably eat a lot of hot dogs.
They eat the bun separate from the dog. They separate them.
Yeah, but don't you have to eat the bun?
You do, but they dip the bun in water.
Ah, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
But
that's a living.
What do you hit? 76 in 60 seconds or something?
I'm not looking it up.
Joey Chestnut, an American hero. Happy 4th of July, bud.
Imagine though, if you're in
breaking records.
Imagine if you're in a country where there's no food. You're starving.
You're just watching Joey Chestnut.
You see American.
Go to Pound Town, hunt some.
You're watching American news, and you see a guy named Joey Jaws Chestnut mowing 76 hot dogs in a fucking minute, and you can't even get one. And you're telling me that there's people that aren't upset at America? Oh my God.
Yeah. Imagine the hot dogs they went through in that whole competition with everyone included.
72 hot dogs.
In how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's a world record. Look at the guy. Look at the guy behind him. He looks like he's coming. He's like, yes. He works for ESPN. How do you become an announcer?
What's that on ESPN 9?
Yeah, it's. How do you become an announcer for a hot dog eating contest? This guy has sponsors. He's paying his bills. I can't read it.
Look up. Can you type in Joey Chestnut net worth?
Net worth.
Like, think he made some money?
Oh my! The guy's a millionaire, guaranteed. 800,000. So he's close. But after this, he'll be a millionaire.
Does he have a job? Or is he just eating hot?
Joey Chestnut net worth, career earnings. He's an American competitive eater. Net worth 800,000.
Yeah, to eat, that's something.
So like these grand prizes are like $10,000, but they're all over the world. So
he does competitions.
Yeah, a top competitive eater can easily earn $500,000 per year from prize money and sponsorships. So he's sponsored by Nathan's. I don't know what Nathan's is.
That's a hot dog company.
Is it? He once ate 70 hot dogs. Wow. His weight fluctuates between 210 pounds to 225 pounds during a competition. Could you imagine putting on that weight in 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. That's incredible.
Do you think he like works out? I
think like you said, he just works his stomach.
But like, what kind of shape is his heart in?
I don't even see. This is why we need a doctor.
Yeah.
We got to get a guy on here.
Yeah.
That knows his shit.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut.
I'm going to type in his house, what his house looks like. I'm just assuming he rolls around in the Oscar Mayer fucking car. He proposed to his girlfriend at a hot dog eating competition.
Before or after? He's
definitely before.
He's not fat either.
Well, no, none of these guys are, man. Their metabolisms are through the roof. That's why I always thought I should do this. I've always thought I could compete in one of these things. I think I should. The saddest thing in life is looking at a man with regret on his face when he's older.
I'll supply 20 hot dogs. If you can eat them in 10 minutes, that's not even a third of what he did.
Okay.
Then you're onto something. You couldn't do that.
No, I definitely couldn't, but I could try. I'll be satisfied knowing that I failed, but at least I tried.
What about 10? You think you could do 10 in 10 minutes? One hot dog a minute?
10 yeah, I could do that.
You could do that?
Could you?
You think your stomach would?
Yeah, man. Today I ate 2 chicken breasts, and I can't give you the amount of rice, but I ate a lot today. Excuse me.
But like at the same time?
No, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah. That's another way to look at it. I think Nathan's is the name of the competition. I don't think it's a sponsor. But But yeah, I'd love to get this guy.
I wonder if Kobayashi is still competing, or if that was like a wrap on his. Is that like